Hey, Miss Girl. I am back to give you guys details about my sleep and morning refresh routine with my hair. This goes for braid outs, wash and goes, twist outs, everything. I follow the same routine and I think it's a lot simpler than what people may assume. The number one tip I can give to you about making sure your hair lasts a full week is using the strongest hold product possible, whether that's a mousse, gel, or whatever you prefer. I personally prefer gels. That's gonna help so much more than thinking that a bonnet and a scarf is gonna do the heavy lifting. I'm going to show you guys what I personally do, and then I'm also going to share alternative options that you can do depending on your specific hair goals and how you like your hair to look. So let's get right into it. We are working with day 4 hair today. I am so lazy, especially with my nighttime routine, so I simply just throw on a bonnet. So we're going to unbox my hair together. Honestly, not bad. All I'm going to do, literally shake. And then I'm going to use my hands to fluff. As the week goes on, I will go through and start to separate some pieces for more volume, just little by little. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see what my hair is really looking like. It's still defined. The frizz is starting to come through, but it's nothing too crazy. My hair is really short, so I can still use a regular bonnet and not have my hair smushed inside the bonnet. If you have longer hair, I would recommend getting a bigger bonnet. This is the one I use like when my fro is at its fullest potential. Now let me show you guys a couple different ways you can style your hair depending on how you want it to look. If you want more volume in your hair the next day, I would suggest directing it to the front, but also not pulling too taut so that you're not stretching the back. For this, I would just take a satin scarf and essentially do the pineapple method. Tie your hair up like this. And then scrunch your back hair down a little bit so that it's not like pulled taut. If you're not careful, you could be stretching the back of your hair if it's pulled super tight. And throw on a somewhat loose bonnet, and your hair will be more voluminous the next day. But if you want to avoid volume, you need to do the opposite. Take your satin scarf and direct your hair downwards, and this will kind of combat the volume. And then of course throw on a bonnet for extra protection, and this will stop volume. If you want to stretch your hair, you're going to need an additional Mousica tool, which is scrunchies. I got a bunch of them on Amazon for super cheap. Once upon a time, my hair was uneven. I think it's pretty even now. But this side of my hair used to be shorter, so I would always take a scrunchie, stretch my hair, and wrap the scrunchie around to keep it stretched. Wrap the scrunchie around as you're pulling on the hair. And this will help combat some of the shrinkage. There are some people who do this all over their head, but I'm not really a fan of stretching my hair. I live in St. Louis and it is pretty humid here, so I see no point in stretching my hair because the humidity is going to make it shrink back up anyway. If I stretch my hair in the morning, it will be shrunken back up by noon. I've done each of these at different times depending on what my goal was for the next day. Another hair tool you could also use to fluff up your hair in the morning is a blow dryer. I have the pattern blow dryer, but like anyone works. You can just turn on the air. And use the blow dryer to fluff it out. You could wear your hair out in the shower and use the humidity from the shower to fluff your hair. There's so many different things you can do, so I don't want to speak as if the way that I do things is the one right way. I just do it the laziest way. I truly hope this helps. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. I'm trying to get out all of like the basic tutorials and the baseline for my hair routines so that I can get into trying different products, maybe going shopping and taking you along when I go buy hair products. I'm trying to, you know, like come up with some fun ideas. So if you have anything you want to see from me specifically, feel free to let me know in the comments down below and I'll start a running list. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Ciao.